All right, it's Kandishow, episode 46. My name is Vinny.
I'm Alec Kandis.
I do this on my phone. I don't even know. I used to have a camera. I don't even know where to look for the camera anymore. I guess it's right here. Am I looking right at you, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, all right. So, what are we talking about today? Do you even know?
I don't know, but you said you got back into Jiu Jitsu after a little hiatus, so you want
Oh
to talk
yeah.
about that?
So I'm in Greeley, Colorado currently. I haven't trained in 2.5
Do you
months.
want to give them your address too, or?
Yeah, it's 1467, but no, I had to say what city I'm in so I could kind of get the jiu-jitsu,
I was fucking with you.
uh, location. But anyway, before I even get to that, so when I was in Colorado in mid-June or early June, actually, it was before my birthday, and one, it's mile high out here, so the altitude's a little higher. So every time I go into the gym, they're like, "Mate, the altitude's real." They told me that today, and they told me that when I was here like 3 months ago. But long story short, I trained at a six-place jiu-jitsu in somewhere near Arvada. I think it's a different town, but Arvada. I went there 3 times, and it was legit. The instructor there was Matt Jubera. Then I went back to Vegas, trained at Cabrina's a couple times before I left. So I think like June 16th might have been the last time I rolled or some shit. And today, what is it? Today's Labor Day. Oh yeah, happy Labor Day, by the way.
Yeah, happy Labor Day.
It's September 5th, right? So I probably haven't rolled since like June 16th ish in that time frame. But anyway, there was this place literally. I almost what's funny is I can almost flip this camera around. You can see it across the street, but I'm not gonna do it. But I can literally see the turn in right there. Like I could walk there. But it's called The Farm BJJ, and I drove by it a lot, and I wanted to get in there. I was driving to Centennial for work, so I was just didn't have a lot of time. But anyway, I went in there today. I actually drove by at like 8:30 just to like see. I never actually pulled in the parking lot,
Yeah.
and the coach was sitting out front of it, him and some other guy. And I'm like, I basically was like, "You guys got class today?" He's like, "Yeah, 9." He's like, "Do you have your gear with you?" I was like, "No, but I live right across the street." And this is like 8:30, so I just went across the street, got my stuff, came back, was there at like 10 till 9. And the guy's named Danny. He just sent me a sub, maybe Danny Richards. I'm sorry if it's not his last name, but Danny. He's a fourth degree black belt, big dude. He's like 260, 270.
Oh, that's good
And
for you, huh?
yeah, and it
Yeah.
was like, and it was Labor Day, so it was kind of the thing where like the funny thing was like, "Do you want to beat me up right now?" That's the first thing he said, like right after we started. Like we didn't even do moves right away. I just rolled with him, and I haven't rolled like 2.5 months, so I kind of had to get my feel, but I got on top of him. I did my ton of stuff, grabbed the legs, ended up getting my knee out. I ended up actually kind of arm triangling him before I was even getting to full mount. And then I got to full mount, but sometimes those big guys, they got a good bump. So I
Yeah.
got arm triangle right when I got to full mount, he bumped over. And that was the first half. And he was on top and my guard. I think he got like the top half guard. I like locked him down with my foot where I like straightened his, right,
Yeah,
where you
lockdown.
straighten out their leg. Yeah. And
Lockdown, yeah.
people don't like that. And then the round ended. That was cool. And then I rolled with two brown belts. It was cool. One guy was like, I got the rest of the week, aka he tapped, but it's all good. And then the other brown belt was good. We kind of went back and forth. I kind of locked him up in a triangle, but I was like, I didn't want to hold it for too long. I held it for like maybe a minute, not even all the way locked. I had to like push his elbow up and get it tight, but I ended up giving it up after like a minute. And so that was it. I only got 3 rounds in. It was cool. And I'm gonna bring Hendrix over there tonight at 5 o'clock, and I might stay for the 6 o'clock class just because I can do stuff like that. But anyway, it felt good.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that like the school you're gonna start going to, you think, or?
I'm not sure. I mean, he basically told me just straight up. He's like, just keep coming, keep training. His words exactly. I'll try to lure you in. So, but he was cool. He told me about the other gyms, and they're definitely like just kind of laid back. Like
Hmm.
he was like the one in Windsor, Todd, which is the one I told you about, Catalyst. He's like they're more um uh I guess like
Competitive?
professional. I think he was saying more like professional in a way, maybe like there's bowing and stuff, or I'm not too sure what exactly he was saying. I think that's what he meant, like kind of like a professional type thing, where guys like bow at the beginning and blah blah blah, which I'm typical. I bow when I get on the mat anyway, but anyway, if I can train for a couple weeks, feel it out, I'm gonna bring Hendrix over. I mean, the good thing about Hendrix, if it is right there, the kids' class is at 5 o'clock. Like if I don't get back in work in time, sure they could just like walk him across. So
Yeah.
stuff like that, and I just want to get him in it. So, and kids class is kids class at this point. They just need to roll around with some other kids and learn some basic shit. Anyone can teach that.
How was that cardio feeling?
That's I mean, I've been at least in the gym at least at the lowest like 3 times a week, but sometimes 4. So at least I was lifting. We kept doing these rope pulls every 3 days. Like burn the cardio. I would just do like 3 rounds, minute, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, and on
You
2
love
days a
that
week.
shit, dog. That's your shit,
Yeah,
huh?
2 days ago we did 4 rounds. We did 1 minute, then we did 45 on the hardest strength, 45 seconds, 30 seconds. Then we did one where we sit down. We usually don't do 4 rounds, but
Charnay can do that?
yeah, she loves
God
it.
damn, what a savage.
But that's like all we did. She did that and she was done. We just did the 4 rounds of rope pulls, and then I just got like a little shoulders in.
Ooh.
But yeah, so I would burn out the lungs with that. And if I lift like 3 times a week solid, I've been staying pretty thick muscular wise.
Mm-hmm.
But jiu-jitsu is sometimes just like exactly like holding the triangle. I didn't want to hold the triangle that long. My legs were kind of getting a little heavy, and then playing the guard, even holding guard close gets a little tired at times. And again, the black belt, he's like 260. He's one of the big guys. He actually just went to Masters Worlds, and Masters Worlds was in Vegas this past weekend, by the way. And he just got back like late last night, like 3 a.m. And he did he's a black belt. He did Masters 3, which is 40 to 45. Obviously did the heaviest weight, but he said he did get put to sleep. And in his match, he got, one of these ones.
Ezekiel?
Double gi. Nah, double gi. What are these ones? I don't even know what that's called, but I never do that one. But yeah, I guess he got put to sleep. So, shout out to him for even doing it. And there was something we were saying that I was like, I'm just to say for the pod
before recording.
I totally forgot. Ironically, we did the Von Vliet choke, which is kind of funny because that's a video I did on my YouTube channel with like 100,000 views.
Yeah.
But we worked on the arm triangle Von Vliet choke. He asked me straight up, which is
wait, that's
cool.
at 100K now. That little clip.
Yeah.
God
like
damn.
98K or something.
Right. I mean, we could just go into UFC shit. We could recap the fights.
Yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to say about it. Bringing Hendricks. If I think about it, I'll bring it up. But UFC recap. What was it? We got Tai Tuivasa, and we didn't even post. Well, yeah, Tai Tuivasa, Cyril Gane.
We did the podcast though with our predictions. So
yeah,
Cyril Gane versus Tai Tuivasa.
Right, and Gane had a 3rd round knockout.
Yeah.
What did we do? Did I know I picked Gane, but what did I say? Decision? I feel like I might have said 3rd round knockout.
You said this. I don't remember. Not. I think you went with decision. Wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that fight was no surprise though, right? I mean,
no, it wasn't a surprise. I mean, that's why I don't really want to recap it because like even the Whitaker one, Whitaker outcost Vettori.
Yeah.
It was like kind of what we thought.
The main event though, that was a great fight. I went back and rewatched it yesterday just in preparation for the pod, and yeah, it was a fun fight.
Which one?
The main event, Tai Tuivasa versus Cyril Gane. Yeah,
round.
And he dropped him. Like he actually slept him. He got stiff and everything, but he popped right back up.
Yeah, he did.
And then he went hard, dude. Those fucking body knees he was throwing and shit. Cyril Gane after he got dropped, and then he kind of went full attack mode, and he was throwing those nasty body shots. Like that shit freaks me out more than headshots. I know those don't feel good.
And especially Tuivasa, you don't got the most muscular defense there either.
That's a whole lot of Bud Light. Or whatever they drink out, whatever they drink out there, yeah.
He actually has his own beer company now. Shout out to him for that. They only sell it in Australia, but
no way.
Yeah, search Tai Tuivasa. If you look on Google, Tai Tuivasa's beer company, there's a cool picture of him. He's like holding it up, and yeah, he's got like a little beer, but it's only sold in Australia right now.
He lost like a savage though, which made me feel good.
Yeah, he went out on a sword.
Yeah, which I love him. So Tai Tuivasa beer.
So now Cyril Gane will probably. I mean, I think they're trying to set up John Jones, Stipe Miocic. I don't know if it's official, but that's supposed to probably happen in December while they wait for Francis Ngannou, a.k.a. John Jones beats Stipe, John Jones fights Francis. But Cyril Gane's kind of right there now too, so we'll see how it all kind of pans out. Or there's the talk is too maybe Stipe doesn't even care to fight right now, so they could do Cyril Gane versus John Jones, which I almost would rather that.
No, I want to see it. No, I mean either one I'd be kind of happy with.
Cyril Gane is a better shot though than Stipe.
Don't disrespect Stipe.
I'm not disrespecting him.
Hold up. This is Tai Tuivasa's. You can't see, but it's Drink West right here.
He's like holding with the other guy, the other fighter, Tyson Pedro.
Yeah, there's 2 fighters, huh?
That's a cool picture, huh?
Yeah.
They can see it on your screen.
That's badass. Yeah, trip to Vegas you could win. I guess they're doing a little thing. I guess the drinking age is 18 out there.
Is it?
Yeah, because you have to confirm you're over 18.
Okay.
Official beer partner with the UFC, huh?
UFC Australia or something.
Oh wow, good for him.
I think. Yeah.
That's what's up.
So
I love that guy. But yeah, he went out on his shield. Amazing fight. I love it when main events play out like that.
yeah, let's stay on UFC real quick. Nate Diaz, Hamza Hamayev is this weekend. We didn't end up posting a video of it, but Hamza Hamayev is like minus 1100 right now. But I watched the whole countdown yesterday. The first embedded came out today too.
Yeah.
But that's a fun fight. I know the odds are big, but again, like we saw with the Leon Edwards, he got dominated for 5 rounds, and then they kept showing that the countdown. Nate was cracking Leon in that last minute, bro.
Nah, they were showing that, and they were talking about it on Protect the, what's it called? Protect
Protect your parks.
Protect the Parks. Yeah, they were talking about it because what's that fat white dude who's popping now? He's on there with them. I forget what that comedian's name is, but he had a Nate Diaz shirt on and he was talking shit. Yeah, but they were talking
again.
shit.
There's something about Nate. No matter what, I don't care how big the line is. I never think there's not a shot. You know,
it's also a 5-round fight too. You know,
exactly. That's his benefit. If he can stay for 3-4 rounds, you know, they get better in the 4th, 5th. So, and again, Hamzat, you know, I guess if he tries to take him down a lot, just to do a little breakdown, if Hamzat does try to take him down a lot because that's what he's good at, Nate's good off his back too. And Hamzat, I don't feel like is the most like, I mean, who knows? He could have some real good ground and pound, but Nate has good subs off his back. Nate, again, it only takes a couple punches for Nate to kind of get you a little weary. So I'm excited for the fight. I really am.
All the fighters that I've been seeing, given their predictions and previews, have been saying like Hamzat is like the next generation best guy. So
yeah,
I mean,
we're gonna see.
I don't know.
I mean,
it seems like he has an ego thing though. Hopefully, he just tries to stand with Nate and try to bang it out, and Nate can get the upper hand. You know.
Well, that's what he did with Gilbert, and Gilbert almost beat him.
Yeah, that's true.
Gilbert Burns in the last fight.
I just feel like Nate doesn't want to fight anymore, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think Nate wants to fight. He just wants to go do. I mean, they already said the report came out. He started his own fight promotion, which all these guys have been doing. George Masvidal has his own promotion. Uriah Faber has his own promotion, which they actually showed in the countdown show. But Uriah Faber and now Nate Diaz. It's going to be called Real Fight Inc. Something like that. Yeah, Real Fights Inc. And he's going to do his own promotion. I think they really just put a name to it, like Masvidal, Faber, and then there's obviously some business guys with money behind it. But
where's money generated for this type of, like, ticket sales? How did they make money? Yeah,
it's got to be ticket sales.
It must be all like live revenue, huh? Because it's not like we see it anywhere.
Ticket sales.
I had no clue. The only one I know has one is fucking Habib.
Oh, and Khabib, that was the other one. Yeah, George Masvidal has one. And Ryan Faber has one, and now Nate's about to have one, which are kind of like 4 of the big guys.
I'd probably watch Khabib's if they like live streamed it or something. I'm sure there's a bunch of savages. For free.
I watched the Kevin Lee versus Diego Sanchez fight when that happened.
That was on Khabib's? That was on Khabib's platform?
It's free. Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Kevin Lee's like the champ in that one at 160. That's the thing, too. He added 165 to that. But
yeah, I'm good watching anything with Masvidal involved. I don't like him for some reason.
You're over it?
Yeah, I'm over Masvidal, and he's not like a good enough fighter. I feel like to have his own promotion. Like Uriah kind of makes sense. And fucking Khabib obviously makes sense, but I don't know about.
It's just about star power. I mean, him and Nate are star power guys.
Don't put him on Nate's level. Don't do that.
No, but Masvidal got. He got to fight Nate. He got super famous, from the Askren knockout, the Darren Till knockout, and then fighting Nate.
He's still a bummy bum.
Fought Usman twice. He's old,
Yeah, the fact that he ran up on fucking Colby like that, like a pussy.
Colby.
Yeah, I guess Leon too.
And Leon too, backstage.
Yeah, both of them would beat the shit out of him too.
Yeah.
Fucking bum.
The only other fight on that card is that Li Jingling versus Tony Ferguson. And the only reason I think it's halfway interesting, I'd like Tony Ferguson not having to cut the extra 15 pounds. But Li Jingling is a real savage right now. He hasn't even gone back to China the last couple of fights, so he's just been training, and they're trying to get China stars. So,
what are the odds of Tony dropping his gloves in the middle of the octagon after the fight?
I find that hard. I don't see him. I don't see him.
If he loses again,
he's not a pussy like Luke Rockhold. And then Luke.
No, that's not about. No, he should. I mean, that's just to save his brain, dude. He's already so fucked up.
Who, Ferguson or Rockhold?
Both of them, but Ferguson, brain damage wise, like he needs to call it quits.
Bro, Luke after that fight, like
Dog, Tony Ferguson is digging out his own fucking fireplace in his house because he thinks people are recording him. Like, he's crazy, dog.
That's weird. But listen to this. Luke Rockhold 3 days later was in a steam room and recorded a video. It's on like Mac Life's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know what? I've had some time to think about it. I'm not actually really hanging up the gloves. So I'm gonna keep my door open. So
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
he honestly looked decent in that fight. You got to give it to him a little bit.
No, that fight was trash.
No, that fight was fun. You can't say that was trash. It was a fun fight.
Fun fight and looking good are different.
Okay. Yeah. He looked like he just outconditioned him, but it was a fun fight, dog.
But I don't think Costa's a big fucking juice head. Like, he's an idiot. His fight IQ is stupid.
Do you think he just has the best sports performance enhancement team available in the UFC? Like, how is he getting past, bro?
Who knows? Who cares? He sucks. Marvin Vettori whooped him at 200, costing him on a miss weight, and Vettori just got whooped up by Whitaker.
They were talking about some sports enhancement thing. I don't think I've heard of it, but it leaves your system within 24 hours. So I wonder how many of these guys are on some shit like that.
They were saying that about the EPO on Joe Rogan's Fight Companion the other day. The EPO can go out of your system super quick, supposedly.
So what do you know what that does? We should look that type of shit up. I'm curious.
EPO is the one TJ Dillashaw. It's a cardio one. That's what all the bikers take. EPO is super good for cardio. TJ Dillashaw, that's what he got suspended for 2 years. Was the EPO, and I think that's what Lance Armstrong used to take. They say all the bikers take it, but it's super good.
Oh, that's that shit. Yeah, here I found EPO stimulates the production of red blood cells and bone marrow, and regulates the concentration of red blood cells and hemoglobin in the blood. This is useful for athletes since red blood cells shuttle oxygen to the cells, including muscle cells, enabling. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Dillashaw.
How long does it stay in your system though?
And that's what they said. They said you clear it out of your system in 6 hours or something. But so TJ Dillashaw must have been just juicing it up, not even thinking he's gonna get in trouble. I could be wrong on that too, but they did say something about EPO gets out of your system really quick. I could have misheard it, but it was something to that extent.
Oh my God! Wait. Short half-life in serum, 8.5 to 2.5 hours. What?
We're not gonna do our UFC 280 preview this week. We're gonna do it next week. But TJ Dillashaw's on that card. Just made me think of that because we're talking about TJ Dillashaw.
Wow, dog. EPO is undetectable in urine after 3 to 4 days of injection. Wow.
Okay.
That's fucked up, dog. And I'm sure they have some shit that we don't even know about. You know what I mean? Especially for the high level athletes, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's what people said Usman was on too at one point, because Usman used to get super tired in the second or third round, and then all of a sudden his gas tank never shrinks in the fourth and fifth round. He used to always get tired. He's a super muscle bound dude.
For Usman, he also is training in Colorado with the best coach in the world too. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
What's his name? Trevor Whitman.
Trevor Whitman, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one for me.
His last couple of guys did all lose, Rose, Justin, and Kamara, but it goes part of the game.
Honestly, that played a part in me betting that fight too. I kind of felt like it was meant to be after Rose lost and Gaethje lost. I was like, yeah.
Okay, let's real quick. The only Ferguson, Li Jingling, we'll let that go. So,
there's actually a bunch of shit that I wanted to talk about today.
And you don't remember anything?
No, I'm about to pop it up. I made a little note sheet in my phone.
I got stuff I want to go on to, but I'm saying I'm done with UFC. We're gonna cut the UFC 280.
Yeah. I
want people to watch that video because that has 5, I'm talking under -200 killer fights. I've seen a lot of cards. It's one of the best cards I've seen in a long time.
We're doing that prediction next week. Is that what you said?
Next week, yeah. Because 279 Saturday, we'll talk about that. Hopefully we talk about a Nate upset. Nate shocks the world on his way out. I heard Ariel be like, yeah, they're gonna give him a $20 million bag in the back if he wins on the way out. Here's $20 million. We'll give you more than Jake Paul can give you. Nate will probably still say fuck off and leave. Nate's the type of dude that will do some silly shit. Here's another thing real quick. Sorry, before we move on from this, that I think with Hamshot.
Yeah.
Hamshot's biggest fight was Gilbert Burns, right? That was not even a co-main event or main event. It was the third. It was a main event, co-main event, and then that one on the pay-per-view, right? He hasn't been in a big main event spot like this. This is a pay-per-view in Vegas. That does, especially if it's your first time, it can affect people. And
he's one of the biggest stars right now, though.
No, but I'm saying, but still, it doesn't. You can be a big star and not fight in a main event yet.
Yeah.
It has an effect. The last guy to walk out, it's gonna matter, especially when Nate's done it a lot of times. So,
It did seem like with the Gilbert Burns fight, he did seem a little antsy almost, like just trying to do too much. Yeah.
A crowd, lights, and again, that was the third fight on the main card. There were still two more fights after them. This is the main event, UFC 279 pay-per-view, Las Vegas, and also what that can do sometimes, the energy strike can gas tank you too, back to the 5-round thing. So we'll see. I'm just finding ways for Nate to win, but we'll see. I'm excited though. I'm more excited than I thought I was gonna be.
Staying on the UFC topic, Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan. Which card is that?
That's UFC 280, bro.
That's 280. You want to save that
Sean
thing?
O'Malley, if you want to talk about it. Sean O'Malley's late to the party. Him and his boy Timbo, they have a podcast. If you pull it up, 3 hours ago they had John Anik on the podcast. I had John Anik on a podcast like 10 years ago. These guys suck.
Yeah, goddamn.
But it's all good. But yeah, John Anik was on his. They just do like, it's just like them sitting next to each other. Him and his redhead coach, Timbo, or whatever they call him, and they just like Skype in. They had Jake Paul on it last week. They don't even have like, you think they'd have enough editing or something where they could have a video on there. But when I haven't seen the John Anik one, I don't care. But Jake Paul, they were just looking at a laptop, and all you could see was Sean and Timbo on it. But
their relationship's kind of weird for like a coach athlete.
I honestly think they're sick of each other at this point, to be completely honest.
I don't watch enough of their dynamic, but when I do watch, they're like out partying together, and they're both young. It just doesn't seem like a healthy coach to athlete relationship, but I don't know. I think this next fight will kind of determine and really show some true colors. So
we're gonna talk about that next week. But they also, just to talk to Sugar Sean and Timbo, they did build that new facility in Arizona where they have like the Jiu Jitsu gym, and then they have their own room in the Jiu Jitsu gym where they're recording content, which is I would ideally like to have that. So yeah, that's kind of dope. What we're about to do, what we were gonna do, I know Alec didn't do his research because he's a dummy. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I forgot." We were supposed to do Jay-Z's top 5 verses, but I know he didn't even do any research, so we might have to skip that one. Make sure you keep this recording in too, bro. Do you have any?
I didn't do that.
Do you have
I could
Jay-Z
give you
verses off the top.
Yeah, I do.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't go back. I only have 2 that pop up in my head off top. How many do you have first off, and what's the ones that pop off?
I have 3 off the top of my head.
Okay, I got 3 too, actually. All right, what are your 3?
My 3 are probably.
You want to go back and forth or 3?
Do we want to go from 3 to? I honestly could probably get my 5 pretty quick.
Okay. The only thing for me.
Yeah, you started off. Start with your like 5 or 3 or however you want to do it.
No, I only have 3 off the top.
Okay, start with your third. Let's just do 3 then.
Let's give them this first too. But it's disrespectful to some of the Jay-Z albums because some of the albums, like, I just don't know for sure. Like, I feel like all of mine that I'm about to pick were like Lucy's or something. But anyway,
I have 4.
So just as a real flip real quick, or just a little summary. So there's no good music out right now anyway. We did talk about this on our podcast last week. On DJ Khaled's album, they dropped this song. The album was called God Did. And the main song in there was God Did, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross. So we were like, you know what, there's no good music out. We've done some stuff in the past, which I think will be cool to have in the archives. We did like Kanye West top 10 albums ever and some other shit that we've done. But I was like, let's do some top 5 Jay-Z verses of all time that we enjoy. So in no particular order, I'll go with one. One of of my most favorites of all time is Jay-Z's verse. It was actually on Rick Ross's song Freemason. Rick Ross featuring Jay-Z, Freemason, on Rick Ross's album. I forget that album with the black background, but Jay-Z verse on the song Freemason. I'll start with that one.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Moment of Clarity, Jay-Z. Which album was that? Blueprint?
No, that's the Black Album.
That's Black Album? Yeah, I'll go with Moment of Clarity. That's like the.
So that's a different thing. We're talking songs or verses. That's why it's a little different. But
okay, if we're doing verses, then I'm gonna do 444, the song off the 444 album, Jay-Z. Would probably be in like my 5 spot. I don't think people give him enough credit for that. I think that might be one of the greatest albums of all time. I don't think people go back to that album enough, or they just like they're missing shit. But there's not a single bad song on that album. Not bad, but like each song's fucking great. you know.
Damn. Okay.
So, but that 444 song is fucking amazing. So
There's a song called 444 on the album.
on
Is
the
444,
on
right?
the album 444, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll do the next one. And I guess we're kind of mixing song and albums, but whatever. I just remember I'm doing ones that I really felt it at the moment. But Jay-Z, DOA, Death of Autotune. When that shit came out, that shit was hard as hell.
Oh
Because
my
everyone was
god,
doing
you were playing that
auto-tune.
so much during that
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. Death of Autotune, Moment of Silence. Yeah. So I'd go Jay-Z, Death of Autotune.
I know a lot of people like to go back to Jay-Z's old albums, and I think people do this in general, like they romanticize past shit. But I think with anything, you just progressively get better. So a lot of my verses are a little bit more current, but "What's Free" would probably be my
That was a
next
good
one. When that came
Yeah.
out, I mean I don't know. There's not many songs that I play for fucking like 3-4 months straight, and that song, and particularly Jay-Z's verse, I was playing every day for like 3-4 months straight. So
Okay, next one. I got Jay-Z. I think it was Jay-Z featuring Chris Martin or Chris Martin featuring Jay-Z, but Most Kings. Yeah, that one's
ooh,
know
that's
the
a
one I'm
good
talking
one.
about.
That's a good one. Yeah, get their heads
Yeah.
cut off. Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did Michael, yeah.
Wait, how is that 3 for you?
That's 3 right there, yeah. I got another one too. They're popping up as I go.
Okay.
Yeah, I went so far. I did Freemason, Death of Autotune, and Most Kings.
I'm gonna go with God Did.
Wait,
this-
you can't do that one. That's the whole topic brought up.
what do you mean?
The whole topic is because he just dropped the God did verse. You can add that in there.
What do you
loser.
mean? How can I not? That's my top. That's my number one.
Oh, that's biased because that sparked the conversation. That can't be in this top 5, bro.
Oh no, 100% it is. 100%.
Oh, this guy. All right.
Name another
Fine.
song he spits for 4 minutes straight.
No, but that's fine if it's in your top 5. But for it sparking the exercise, it just shouldn't be in your top 5 for this.
But it is though.
All right, fine.
That's probably my number one favorite Jay-Z verse.
I mean, it's very new, and it's of course. What do they always say?
And he's in his prime. Yeah, it's like the new, just because it's the newest. It's like current bias or whatever. Yeah.
There's a word for it, but.
Well, that's why I gave that breakdown. I think people romanticized in the past, like, of course, Jay-Z, after 20 years of rapping and with the wisdom he's acquired and now being a billionaire, you know, obviously he would get better. You know what I mean? I think people just romanticize that age. And again, I was born in 98, so, you know, those verses and those songs and the fucking, you know, probably don't connect with me as much if you weren't outside.
Well, I've been thinking about it. I do have a good one that I do think is a little older. And I mean, the album dropped in like what 2003 or something, but and I could be wrong. Maybe it was later, 2007 or something. But the Kanye West and Jay-Z, "Never Let Me Down," and you love that song too.
Yeah.
But I would do Jay-Z the first song, "Never Let Me Down." I really like that one. So that's number 4. I got 4 off the top. Can you think of one more or no?
I mean, I want to say "Song Cry," but that might be more of the actual song instead of the verse. You know what I mean? But I'll throw it in there. "Song Cry," Jay-Z. That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah,
so
me too. Yeah,
I'll do "Song Cry," Jay-Z. But yeah, that might be more favorite songs than verses.
Yeah. I got one more too, and again, this is what I'm saying. This is why for some reason, sometimes the features just stand out more. I'd have to really go back and look at the albums. And the reason I know you're saying the old thing now, but when we did go back and look at some of those old Kanye albums, bro, there were some legit songs, and those were older too. So it's not like Kanye's oldest stuff was too much newer than Jay. So I think we just would have to really deep dive through all the albums. But
I think it's a different art form, though. You know, with Jay-Z and Kanye West, too. I think it's a little different. You know.
I mean, only one you think of that is Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
That's the only one that seems old, and because that is the oldest one in '96. But
yeah, you're right.
The other one, a funny thing that stands out to me is J. Cole. Is it J. Cole or Drake? No, it's Drake. Drake featuring. Is it Drake featuring Jay-Z?
Nice.
No, Light Up.
Yeah.
Make it his light.
Yeah, that's Drake. Yeah.
No,
I was about to say, you about to say Nice Watch? I was like, what the fuck?
No. Light Up. You know that Jay-Z verse. That Jay-Z verse is
I forgot about that song. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sick song, bro. That still hits, bro. People that shit still hits.
I might have to go back to that.
Yeah, so that'll be 5 I got right there. Freemason, Death of Autotune, Most Kings, Never Let Me Down, and Light Up. Those are just 5 I kind of thought off the top too. So At some point when we got nothing to talk about, we're gonna go through all these people. At least Jay is one of them. Whether we do best songs, best albums, maybe something, we'll figure it out. What do we do for Kanye? It was 10 best songs of all time, right? We should do that for Jay-Z at some point. Actually,
Did we do best songs or did we do best albums? Or
we
did
did
we
best
do
songs.
Did we do both?
We did best songs.
Best songs? No,
Yeah.
I think we did albums, dog.
No, we did top 10 songs, and then just to add on it, we kind of talked about which albums we liked the most out of them, top 5.
Is that what we did? Yeah.
It was because we went through so many to get the top 10 songs that we did that. So
I still think the Black Album might be the best Jay-Z album, looking at it, at least to me.
Yeah. I know everyone they always say Blueprint, Reasonable
No,
Doubt.
they always say Reasonable Doubt. That's the main one. And I've tried to go back and listen to it, and I just can't really.
It's almost a little too old, Reasonable Doubt. But, I mean, I love The Evils on that album.
I like Can I Live off of there.
Yeah, The Evils is one of my favorite songs of Jay-Z, and that's on Reasonable Doubt. And then,
bro, but listen to the Black Album track list real quick. It's the interlude, which is hard. December 4th with his mom on there. What More Can I Say? Encore, Change Clothes, Dirt Off Your Shoulder, Threat, Moment of Clarity, 99 Problems, Justify My Thug, Lucifer, Allure, and my first song. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah. Threat, Moment of Clarity, and
you like Lucifer? You used to play
December
Lucifer
4th.
a lot.
I like a lot.
Allure, my first song. Dog, the whole album is perfect.
I honestly think, and I think that had an impact on my life the most, I just bought it at a time, was Blueprint 2, which was The Gift and the Curse. And that does have like 30 songs on it because it's 2 parts, I'm pretty sure, Gift and the Curse. I remember it was a 2-disc album. But I think that one because emotionally was attached to my life. That's what I bought when I was in Santa Monica. I remember I was playing that all the time. And you were super young at that point. But
I still remember that. Is that the one with Takeover or no?
Hola Ovito. Hola Ovito.
Oh yeah, that's off the first Blueprint.
Hola Ovito.
Oh wait, yeah, that's off the first Blueprint. The Blueprint 2, Gift and Curse is Bonnie and Clyde, The Watcher.
Which I love.
The Watcher 2.
I love The Watcher.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This.
Keep going. Read some more to me.
Too Many Hoes, As One, A Ballad for the Fallen Soldier.
A Ballad for the Fallen Soldier is great.
Bitches and Sisters, What They Gonna Do, Part 2, Show You How, Some People Hate, Guns N' Roses, Diamonds Is Forever. Yeah, that's a good one. I Did It My Way. I like that one.
I Did It My Way is incredible.
Yeah, The Bounce with Kanye, Fuck All Night,
This
Poppin'
is the second
Tags.
part.
This is the Gift and the Curse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the one I remember you playing the original Blueprint a lot.
Yeah, I bought both of the albums. I had both the hard copies.
Hovey Baby, A Dream with
A Dream is incredible.
Yeah. What They Gonna Do? Excuse Me, Miss.
Yeah. That one has a lot of options. I think that one is it though.
Dog, the Blueprint, The Ruler's Back, Takeover, Izzo, HOVA, Girls, 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 Jigga That, Blank, You Don't Know. Hola Ovito, Heart of the City, Never Change, Song Cry, All I Need, Renegade. Oh my god, dog. Are you kidding me?
That's up there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's up there.
It has to be the original Blueprint or the Black Album. Anyone else, I don't trust what anyone else says. I think people say the Reasonable Doubt shit just because it's the oldest one and they're trying to fucking do that type of shit, you know?
No, I mean, some people were outside back then too, and it affected them more.
That's true. That's probably what
I think A Dream and I Had a Dream, you know that song, and I Did It My Way. Those 2 songs, that's just on Blueprint 2. Those 2 songs are incredible songs.
Dog, Renegade, Song Cry, Never Change, Heart of the City.
I'm not saying those aren't good. I'm saying those are high up there, though. Yeah, I know.
Takeover, The Ruler's Back. Come on. Jay-Z's the best ever, huh?
Yeah. No, we should at some point, honestly, bro. Let's make sure we do that at some point. I like those archive ones. We'll have the Kanye best song, Jay-Z top 10. Maybe we do a Drake one at some point.
Then the American Gangster album. Fuck. God.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's the shit. And then Watch the Throne. Magna Carta was kind of shitty, but other than that, every other album's been great.
like Magna Carta, bro. Don't do that.
Which songs?
Isn't Magna Carta
Holy Grail, Picasso?
Holy Grail of his
That's
pop
the
songs,
only song that you ever played off of that.
Of his pop songs, I love that song. Read me the track list on that.
Holy Grail, Picasso Baby, Tom Ford, Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It, Oceans, FUTW, Somewhere in America, Crown, Heaven, Versus, Part 2 on the Run with Beyonce. Beach is Better. BBC. Jay-Z Blue. La Familia. Nickels and Dimes. Yeah, that album wasn't great.
That ain't. What's Blueprint 3? Is that Death of Autotune? What's on Blueprint 3?
Yeah, that's that one.
What else?
What we talking about? Thank You, Death of Autotune, Run This Town, Empire State of Mind, Real as It Gets.
Run This Town is one of his best pop songs. We keep going.
Real as It Gets. On to the next one. Off That. With Drake.
On to the next one.
I forgot Off That with Drake. Yeah.
On to the next one's incredible too.
Is Off That Mr. Nice One? Hello. Oh wait.
That song doesn't sound familiar to me.
A Star Is Born, Venus vs. Mars, Already Home, Hate,
Is
Reminder.
Reminder? Reminder's one of my favorite Jay-Z songs.
So Ambitious, Young Forever.
So that's better than Magna Carta, Holy Grail. Well, at some point we'll go through it. We'll move on for now, but
yeah,
that was a good little.
Yeah, we've been on Jay for too long.
That was a good little Jay-Z spurt. All right, let's do, because it's today's September 5th. NFL starts this week, so I do want to do some NFL stuff. We did last week quickly. We did NFC, AFC Championship. We did this last year. We should go back and look, bro. I'm going to go back and look. I had us pick division winners. I'm pretty sure we did division winners. We did. No, we did. And 100%. I was like, I want to do this every year. So let's just keep that a trend. It's NFL this week. It's a big week. We're super excited.
Didn't we do that last year? Didn't we do our predictions? I mean, last week?
No, we didn't do division winners. We just did NFC Championship, AFC Championship, Super Bowl.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Remember I picked Bengals versus Broncos and Buccaneers versus Cardinals.
I went Bengals, Bucks. What did I do?
Well, you did we did both though, AFC Championship and NFC Championship. You ended up going Bengals, Buccaneers, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I think you have Bengals winning it because you're going to put 1,000 on them at 20-1.
Yeah.
I had Broncos, Bengals, and I had Buccaneers, Arizona Cardinals, NFC Championship, and I had Buccaneers, Broncos, Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I went Denver Broncos winning it. So, but yeah, let's do the division winners. I have the odds here on FanDuel. Let's start. I'll just go in the order they have. We'll start in the AFC East. AFC East. I'll tell you the lines as we go too.
I have them up here.
Okay, so this one is kind of the runaway division. Buffalo Bills are minus 230. I think they're the highest of all the divisions, favorite wise. If you have anyone that you think, but I'm just going to go just say Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. Dolphins are plus 450. Patriots are plus 500. Jets are 20-1. They have no chance. Jets suck. I'm going Bills minus 230.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Next one, AFC. Are you on FanDuel?
Yeah, for some reason it's only shown me. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
AFC North is next on yours too?
Yeah.
This is really close just because I'm going to read through the odds quickly. Ravens plus 145, Bengals plus 165, Browns plus 400, Steelers plus 950. Real quick, the fact that the Browns are still plus 400 and Deshaun Watson won't play till week 13 is a little insane. But you go first with this one.
Bengals plus one. I have plus 170 here, but yeah, Bengals plus 170. Win
the division. Yeah. What are you on? Just a random site?
DraftKings.
You got DraftKings. Okay, we're in a battle. I got FanDuel. You got DraftKings. All right. This one's a tough one to me. Ravens. The one thing I did hear, because since Bengals won the division last year, they play a harder schedule. I think Ravens and Bengals both make the playoffs, but I can see Ravens going like 12-5. I'm gonna go Ravens win the division plus 145, but they both make playoffs.
Okay, cool. I think Bengals are just gonna stomp through the whole fucking season.
Okay. Next one, we got AFC South. We got Colts minus 140, Titans plus 185, Jags plus 750, and Texans 25-1. AKA Texans don't have a shot. You go first.
This one's kind of hard. I'm gonna go with the Titans, so at plus 175.
I like it. The funny thing is, people think the Titans are going to fall off, but I think they were the number one seed last year in the AFC.
Right.
I think they have almost built like this infrastructure, though, almost kind of how the Steelers have, but actually have better players than the Steelers at this point, where they're going to win games. But I do think Matt Ryan go to the Colts. I hate going chalk again, but I'm gonna go Colts minus 140.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one, AFC West division winner. We got the Kansas City Chiefs plus 165, the Chargers plus 220, the Broncos plus 260, and the Raiders plus 650. This is the best division in NFL by far this year.
This one's a hard one, huh? I just feel like people have Chiefs playbook by now. Like, I feel like everyone has their number. You know what I mean?
No, that's true. They definitely do.
I feel like, God, this one's hard.
But they have Patrick Mahomes and other people don't. But I mean, yeah, that's definitely true. And they don't have
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill anymore. And they lost two of their key players, Tyreek Hill on offense and Honey Badger Tyrann Mathieu on defense.
I wish they had a way of like shorting teams. You know what I mean? I wonder like what's the over under on like record or something. 'Cause I don't feel like the Chiefs are gonna be.
No, you can do that. I almost did that instead. They have a win total set where it's like 10.5 or whatever. And you can take over under.
I think I want to do that with the Chiefs.
Yeah, you can. They have those lines on FanDuel and DraftKings. You get all of them. You can even do silly shit like, let's say you can do like exactos where it's like you can pick exactly how many wins they get and stuff. That's hard, but.
All right, I'm gonna go with the huge sleeper with the Raiders at plus 650.
That's what Cousin Sal went on the pod too.
Out of Las Vegas, yes sir.
They made the playoffs last year too, but I'm gonna stick with. To win the division's tough. I got Broncos going to the Super Bowl, but I don't think they're going to win the division. I think they're going to get a wild card, go on the road, and gosh, you know what? I'm going to go Los Angeles Chargers win the division, plus 220.
Yeah, that was my second choice.
Yeah. All right, next we move on to the NFC East. The Eagles have now passed the Cowboys, where Cowboys were the favorite for a while, but it's Eagles plus 135, Cowboys plus 155, Commanders plus 600, Giants plus 750. I'm going to start here. This is the division. I went Chargers plus 220, but I almost went all
division fucking sucks, huh?
I almost went all chalk AFC. I'm going to start taking some, I think the NFC, I see a little bit more wiggle room for a little deeper picks.
Yeah.
I'm going to go NFC East. I'm going Washington Commanders plus 600. Let's go.
Why?
Carson Wentz is their quarterback. Just saying. Do you know that?
Yeah.
It's not like a good or bad thing. I'm just saying.
I hate the Cowboys.
I'm going Commanders plus 600. I think there's a couple NFC teams that are going to be.
Giants have that white boy, right?
Daniel Jones?
Yeah, Daniel Jones.
It's horrible.
He's Eli Manning Jr., isn't he?
No, Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Let's not. No.
I'll run with you on that. I'll never say the Cowboys and fuck the Eagles. So I'll run with you.
The Eagles right now.
Why?
Like, I was in Jalen Hurts.
Why do they love him? Oh, because of Jalen Hurts.
No, he's actually the weakest point. But don't remember they got AJ Brown from the Titans, who's like one of the best receivers. They paid him $100 million. Mm-hmm. Devontae Smith, who was a rookie last year, was like a top receiver from Alabama. So I got 2 good receivers. Jalen Hurts is getting better. Offensive line's really good, and they just think the defense is good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not like super. And I'm a big Jalen Hurts guy, but it's not super sold. Nick Hornbeck took Jalen Hurts in all 3 of his fantasy football leagues. What a loser, right?
God damn, yeah. Fuck that guy.
We did that $50 draft last night with Devin in there. That shit was so funny. I went receiver right off rip. I went Justin Jefferson and Devontae Adams, and I still ended up with Leonard Fournette and Saquon Barkley as my running backs.
God damn.
Those guys suck.
Is that a 10? Is that a 10-player league?
Eight man league.
Oh, so god damn.
You can get anybody.
I got everyone.
I got AJ Brown on my bench basically. I got 4 receivers.
Holy shit! All right, no, I didn't choose. Oh yeah, okay. I'll run with Commanders with you. Fuck it.
Plus 600.
Yeah.
I think it's a good sleeper one. Their over under is 8.5 too, so they're putting them there where they're kind of like right around there. But yeah, I'm going Commanders plus 600. NFC North, we got the Green Bay Packers minus 155. Minnesota Vikings plus 240. We got the HBO Hard Knocks Detroit Lions, which is really good if you want to watch something, bro. Hard Knocks Detroit Lions is really good. Detroit Lions plus 950. Chicago Bears plus 1,200. I'm going to start here. Packers are obviously going to win this division in my eyes. People love to say, oh, Vikings, this and that. Like, okay, whatever. I'm going to tell you, though, like, if you look at some of these other divisions where it's like Falcons are last 32-1, Giants, Jets 20-1, Texans 25-1. Watch out for the Chicago Bears at 12-1. I'm just calling it now, bro.
Yeah, no. Aaron Rodgers has been taking ayahuasca in the offseason, microdosing shrooms. Yeah. I'm taking Green Bay with the
meeting with all the Kings.
Yeah, I'm going with the MVP.
Look bad.
I hope they don't try to take him out because he's shining too bright now, telling too many people too much shit.
The media's criticized him almost as if he's Kanye West, bro.
They've made him bigger though now. You know what I mean? Well, he's had the Joe Rogan effect. Yeah, they gave him the Joe Rogan effect. So I'm going with Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers.
They tried to kill his they try to kill his character by taking ayahuasca, which it's supposed to make your life better instantly. That's stupid. They tried to kill him for going against COVID rules when now COVID's stupid. Like, guys, so shout out to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And he's just cooler than you. He was married to like the biggest girl race car driver in the world. Hollywood actresses. You guys are lame. Lames hate guys who win. You guys suck.
He's a gangster. So, Aaron Rodgers.
I can't believe how many dudes hate Aaron Rodgers. It's really sad. It's really, really sad, bro. That's like one of the saddest.
I can't even find Aaron Rodgers hate other than mainstream media. And by mainstream media, like liberal media. Yeah.
Well, and I listen to a lot of sports podcasts, so a lot of them try to hate on Aaron Rodgers. So, but anyway, so let's move on.
Okay, next one.
I hope Honor wasn't naked in the back just there, but it is what it is. All right, NFC South, we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, they're almost like the Buffalo Bills, minus 230. Saints plus 300. Carolina Panthers plus 1,000. Falcons 32-1. I got Buccaneers minus 230. Again, I also like. There's NFC teams I think are sleeper. Panthers with Baker Mayfield, Christian McCaffrey. They're gonna be feisty, bro. You know Baker Mayfield's the Panthers quarterback.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay. That's actually cool, right? That's kind of a fly jersey to get.
Him and McCaffrey in the backfield, you know they like.
That's kind of gangster.
Yeah, whether they're gonna win a lot of games or not, we'll see. But I mean, they're 10-1. They're giving them a little love. Bill Simmons is kind of liking them as like the 7th playoff team. I was listening to their pod today.
People are shitting on Tom Brady a lot in the offseason and with his 11-day hiatus and.
Yes.
But Tom Brady is what savages are, and when savages get hate, that's fuel, and especially for a legend like Tom Brady. So
I saw one preseason drive, bro. You know what Tom Brady did? He slung it all the way down the field. It didn't look any different.
Brady. People forget every single year Tom Brady is the greatest to ever play the game of football, and no one has the hunger as Tom Brady. So, Mr. Brady, Buccaneers minus 250 or 230 or.
Yeah, Buccaneers minus 230. I don't care. People like the loft of the line. I don't care. I just don't care.
It's Tom Brady.
I know how this goes. Yeah. All right, next one. NFC West. We got Rams plus 125, Niners plus 165, Cardinals plus 370, Seahawks plus 2,000. I'm going to start. I'm higher on a lot of the people in the sports media, too, are kind of hating on the Cardinals, even though they're plus 370 to win the division, which is not a long shot at all. That's close. And I got Cardinals going to the NFC Championship. I got Cardinals winning this division.
Ooh.
I think we see a Kyler Murray MVP type season. Oh, I'm starting to get company.
Oh, there's a little goober.
Oh, I'm going to have to wrap this one up kind of soon.
Okay.
Alrighty. But, who are you picking with that one?
I'm going to run with the 49ers. At plus 165.
Okay, I like that. All right, real quick, I see some things. They got some cool. I don't know if you scroll down on DraftKings if it's the same, but you can pick like 2 teams to win divisions. Like for example, Bengals.
Hold up, my nephew's saying, "Brush your teeth, Dad. You stink, dog."
He loves hanging out. He loves holding the toothbrushes. This is my son Honor right here, guys. Honor. He's a G. But he's just
saying, "Dad, you better brush that nasty mouth."
No, he wants toothpaste on it. Huh? You want toothpaste on it? Want me?
Yeah, brush that stanky breath.
He wants toothpaste on it.
Get that stanky breath.
But anyway, okay, so that's it. And then last week he did Bill, just to end on it, to have clip together. He had Bengals, Buccaneers Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
And I'm going Broncos, Buccaneers Super Bowl. Bang.
I like it. So, yeah, I think Tom Brady gives the fucking legend crown to Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow takes over the fucking NFL. So.
And Joe Burrow, they paid $100 million on that line. Like I said, the one thing I'll say about the Bengals is when you have a legit QB on a rookie contract, that money where they don't have to pay him $200 million yet can go to the $100 million elsewhere. So they were able to put $100 million into the offensive line. Again, I still have Bengals in the AFC Championship. I'm still high on the Bengals this year. I just have a feeling that Russell Wilson's going to do some sparky stuff with the Broncos. And I said this last week, and I don't hear this coming around. This is all in my own thought. The last 2 Super Bowl winners, 2 years ago, Tom Brady on a new team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they win the Super Bowl. Last year, Matt Stafford on a new LA Rams team, they win the Super Bowl. This year, Russell Wilson on the Denver Broncos, and they win the Super Bowl.
That'd be great. I'd take that. Yeah,
it's cool though. I kind of like it. So I'm gonna save this one. Anyway, all right. So how long are these clips usually when the Zoom goes, Alec? Like how long is it?
These are 40 minutes a pop. We're probably at like 45 total.
45 total. Okay, cool. We can do. Do you have anything to say? Who wins in a fight, Russ or Lil Pump? 10-ounce gloves.
Russ. Oh my God. Russ for sure.
I think the hate was because Russ always hates on these other kind of like.
No, he shit on Lil Pump a lot. Yeah, he shit on Lil Pump a lot.
And then Lil Pump came out of it excited, which, I mean, you can't get mad at it, but Russ is butthurt about that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
What do you think happens? Is Russ said goons at him like he did the other people?
Oh, 100%. Russ doesn't let shit like that slide. He's going to get slapped up in Japan or wherever the fuck Lil Pump's at.
I can't wait to hear Russ's response ever since that happened. But
yeah.
Is there anything? Let me see. Now I kind of like having a little phone in my pocket.
Well, now that you did talk about rap a little bit, let's pay homage to the legendary battle rapper Pat Stay, who just passed away yesterday, I think, or we recorded this on Labor Day, so I'm pretty sure he passed away on Sunday.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. He is one of the biggest legends in battle rap. Basically is King of the Dot, which is like the main rap organization for battle rap out of Canada. Probably the biggest battle rap platform now, and just a legend. He just recently dropped the diss towards the game after the game dropped the Eminem diss, and all the OGs in rap pay homage to Pat Stay, and it's actually one of the more sadder deaths that's happened recently. Really good guy. He left his son and a wife, and he's really a true legend. So that's a hard one to take. So. Rest in peace to Pat Stay.
Yeah, rest in peace to Pat Stay. And then I was just looking. There's no good music coming out. It's trash. But I was looking to see if there's new albums coming out. The only other thing, and I want to say this just with the Lil Pump Russ thing, I guess the Benny Butcher versus Freddie Gibbs like beef is really heating up. So.
Oh my God! Yeah, I saw that. Well, I heard about it on the Joe Budden podcast. Yeah. They're trying to get what's his name to break it up. What's white boy's name? What's his name?
Parks.
Yeah, they're trying to get Parks to break it up.
No, it was funny. I just had both those marked down with the rap beef, but yeah, shout out to them. Let's just get some good music. So,
I mean, we've been kind of talking about Andrew Tate a little bit. He's still the biggest celebrity out right now. I guess he transitioned to that platform Rumble, which a lot of like the conservative guys are hopping on there. Trump's on there, and still I see him nonstop on Instagram, YouTube, and everyone. So I guess it's hard to get rid of him when he has so many fans. So
I have a feeling he's gonna be on a Joe Rogan podcast soon.
Yeah, they were talking about him too on that Fight Companion, weren't they?
Yeah, and there was like a new YouTube video that said something about him being on it. So
there was one other quick. Yeah, what were we saying?
Yeah, I mean, just because they all tie in the same guy. Rick Ross was just on Jake Paul's new podcast. I did not watch it, but I heard a headline about it that Rick Ross put up $1 million for anyone to face Jake Paul. Now I don't know what the limitations were. I'm not too sure. I need to go back and look at the podcast, but. Check that podcast out. The podcast is actually good. I liked how they put it together. I watched the last one with Tyreek Hill. So I'm gonna go. It's called
Speaking of Jake Paul and Tyreek Hill, you see Tyreek Hill posted on Instagram him hitting up Jake Paul's wife or whatever. You see that?
No. Was he joking?
He DM'd him. He DM'd his wife and made a little video clip out of it. I don't know if it's joking or not, but
I think so because they were on. Yeah, that's a joke for sure. Because they were the girlfriend's on the pod with Jake, and they were going back and forth about. Tyreek was saying about how he DMs and Jake and her were telling them about how like the Weeknd hit her up and Jake responded and like sent a picture and that has to be a joke. That's
okay.
Sure a joke.
Yeah. I didn't get that.
That's a good pod though. That was a funny pod. But
cool.
That's it I got. Yeah. Let's get back to we don't have it this week and there's no good music, but let's get back to songs of the week and even a bet of the week. You want to do a bet of the week real quick? Do you want to pull up NFL lines maybe real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
NFL lines.
Are you pulling it up? I can
do it real quick. I mean, you're gonna want one anyway, but Honor, don't touch that. Oh, Honor might take us out here soon, so we gotta wrap this. We gotta wrap this up. We got his face in the screen. Okay. Oh, he's got his toothbrush. Okay, he's actually been pretty good. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, we got well, you're gonna have to look at the lines real quick, but Bills, Rams, Saints, Falcons. Tell me if you want to hear us right as I go through them. Saints, Falcons, Niners, Bears, Steelers, Bengals.
Bengals. What's that line?
Bengals minus 6.5.
Yeah, that's my bet of the week. I'm gonna take Bengals on the. I'll take the line -6.5. They'll cover.
Minus
They'll
6.5.
they'll win at least by a touchdown. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. I know betting works. You can't go with the teams people love. So I'm gonna kind of ride teams until they're hotter. Washington Commanders are at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Commanders are -3. I'm going Washington Commanders -3. This week, bet of the week. We'll try to keep this up. Oh, by the way, bro, I went 3 for 3 on that thing we should have posted on TikTok. I took Georgia -17.
Damn.
Arkansas -6.5. Notre Dame +17. Notre Dame ended up only losing 21-10.
Next time we just with TikTok, we just got to make it more concise, because we got to do it in like it's better to get in like that 15-second range, but max a minute, So
yeah, that was off the top.
Let's just do songs. Let's just do songs of the week. It doesn't have to be new songs. Let's just do 2 good songs.
Okay, I'll do one because when we thought about albums, I didn't say an album, but there's like the last 3 songs in that new Burner Boy album. I love that Burner Boy album. That Burner Boy album is really good. But the last 3 songs on the most recent one, it's his birthday or something, was the album. Those last 3 songs on Burner Boy album, incredible.
I can't calm myself down enough to listen to that. But I went back to the Nipsey Hussle album. That's all I can really listen to. So I'm gonna go with Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle for a little testosterone boost for you.
I wish we could see him on the back. He's up on the wall, right across from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Let's wrap it up. So Kandishow, this is episode 46. Honor's big face is in the screen.
This is Honor's first feature on Kandishow.
Yeah.
The newest and youngest Kandis too. So.
Yep.
Oh, you're getting cut off.
Well, there it is. Okay.
All right, guys.
So Kandishow, episode 46.
Thank you.
There we go. Follow us on everything, and let's get it.
Cool. All right. Thank you. See you, bro.